can't believe how much time I spend testing new products, and so it is today, Saturday afternoon. I'm out here testing some more products. You know, I just can't trust some of this stuff that's delivered. It either doesn't work properly or it doesn't live up to its promises. So we do a lot of testing here in the shop, make sure it's going to work for our customers. And today, once again, I'm working on trying to find a great solution for the dash lights in the W123 chassis instrument cluster. So I'm testing a couple new bulbs. Now over here I have a new LED bulb I'm testing in this side, and this is the factory bulb over here. And one of the problems with these clusters is they tend to overheat and your light tunnels melt. Then your lighting really gets bad. So I'm doing some heat testing here. I've had this plugged in for 3 hours, lighting both these bulbs. I'm going to take a heat gun and show you what I found and the difference of heat between the factory bulb here and the LED bulb over there. Okay, let's check the factory bulb first. So I'm going to shoot the laser right in here along the edge of this light tunnel. We got 100 degrees, 114, jumping around, 120. So it's well over 100 degrees, and I can touch this right here, and it feels warm. I mean, it's not burning my finger, but it feels warm. And coming over here to the LED, it's just barely warm, like below body temperature. Now let's take a look at that one. Okay, we got 65. I'm going to get right up there, 68. That's a huge difference in the heat generated between these two lights. Now I'm going to pull the bulbs out one at a time, and we'll measure the temperature of the bulb itself. Okay, let's see what we got here. Look at that. 100. I'm shooting right at the base of the bulb. It's hot. I mean, I can feel it in my hand. It's jumping up, same thing, close to 125 at the base of the bulb. Now let's check this LED bulb. I'll get it out of here, and the first thing I'm going to do is hit the tip. Wow. 100 and hold steady, 146, unbelievable. This thing is hot. Look at the sides. They're not too bad. They're right around 100, but this tip is a problem. It is really hot. And if I look down in the hole, I can see that light tunnel start to turn brown. So this is a no-go. You have to be really careful with these bulbs. You would think that an LED would be really cool, but not all LEDs are created equal. We do have a bright white bulb on my website that works in the W123, and what I'm doing here is trying to find a good working warm white bulb for these 123 instrument clusters. So it's back to the drawing board. That's not going to work. So here you can see the other problem I'm running into is the length. If you look at the original bulb right here in this LED, look, it's almost 3/16 of an inch longer, and it puts that hot tip right there way down, almost touching the light tunnel inside the cluster. So this is not going to work. The temperature is actually greater on the tip here than it is on the factory bulb. So nice try, Kent. The only solution I currently have is a bright white bulb that we sell on our website. It's been tested, it's been sold for a long time. We know it's reliable. And I'm going to show you how that passes the heat test. If I check the tunnel, we're right around, look at that, 67, 77, 75 degrees right in there. Now I'm going to pull the bulb out. This has been running for over an hour. And let's hit the tip. See that? 82 degrees. It's kind of jumping around 95 to 100. You can see it jumping around there a little bit. But notice how long it is. And if you compare this to the factory bulb, it's even shorter. See that? Considerably shorter. This is a light cavity or tunnel, and this will give you an idea of the depth, and I can show you the bulb I was experimenting with. It comes in flush like this, and you can see it's about 1/4 of an inch from this back edge, and you can see the color starting to turn brown. You know, it's supposed to be white, so overheating is usually indicated by this color. Now the white light that we sell, look at how deep that is. So not only does that put out a very bright fan of light, but it's far enough back that it reflects off into the light tunnel and keeps this part from overheating. So with this particular bulb, we don't have any problem overheating the tunnel, and it really lights up the dash, probably twice as intense as this. But it is a bright white light, and some people don't like bright white. They want a more of a warm yellow cast to their dash light. So I'm still working on a warm white solution. The thing about this bulb here, maybe some of you have seen this, but we have to rewire this in our shop. Can you believe it? Each one of these, we have to take the light and rewire it, because if you don't, you can put it in your cluster and it can burn out the circuit board. So that's some of the frustrations we deal with every day here in our shop. But if you want some solutions for your 1977 to 1985 W123 Mercedes, we have not only the bulbs that you can put in, but we have the tools to get the instrument cluster out, along with instructions. So this is something you can do yourself and really improve the dash lights in your old Benz.